My book project was about a book called The Hidden Roots by Joseph Bruchac. The setting in the book takes place in Sparta, New York, in 1954. The book is about a boy who has a secret heritage. At the time, Native Americans were discriminated against. It was called the Vermont Eugenics Project. Basically, the government was tricking the Native Americans into having free health care. But actually, during the free health care, quote unquote, the surgeons or doctors were having surgery on the Native Americans so that they could not have children. Don't know why. Basically, yeah, there was a lot of racism and discrimination to Native Americans during the 1950s and 60s. The major conflict in the book is related to the father who has an anger management problem. It was important to the father to be thought of as brave and courageous. But at the beginning of World War II, 12 years earlier, when his father was about to join the Navy, he had a motorcycle accident and he got a concussion. The doctor said he could not go to war. He couldn't take the boat and he couldn't go to war. He feels negative about himself, and that's why he gets angry, because he feels like he was a coward of sorts. The main character's name, the boy, is Howard. His nickname is Sonny. The only traits described for him were that he likes nature and he's 11 years old. I don't feel that I have any connections to the book other than that I am 12 years old. Or 13. I'm 2 years older than him. The author is trying to say, by writing the book, to respect nature and respect the golden rule and live by it, and to be happy as much as you can, no matter who you are or where you come from. My original opinion of the book was that it was just about a mother and a child running from an abusive father, like fighting an abusive father. I did not like this book until I was about halfway through reading it. But my new thoughts are that the book is what the book is about is that the family is dysfunctional due to their heritage, and that the father feels like a coward. The uncle, there's a secret in the whole family that the boy does not know. I have no Native American heritage in my family on my mother's or father's side. I am almost 2 years older than the main character, or I am 2 years older than the main character, so I do not have any major similarities with the main character other than that I'm 2 years older than him. I don't have a lot of interest in Native American history, basically because they don't have a lot of history. 300 years of history compared to European history, which is more like 2,000 years of history. But I do like Native American architecture. For an example, I like the fortress-like cliff dwellings in the canyons of the southwest U.S., which I have seen. I know that the Europeans were responsible for the deaths of most of the Native American population through disease and war. Disease such as smallpox. War like the Creek War. Nowadays, 2014, the Abenaki are not discriminated against anymore. There is no racial discrimination against Native Americans anymore. They can celebrate their culture however they want, publicly. The Abenaki is what I think the boys' tribe heritage is. Abenaki means people of the dawn. And I made this beautiful picture right here, mosaic, right? These are the instruments and what they would dress like. These are the foods down here, or what they would eat. They would hunt mostly deer, and yeah, that is my book project.